Well, wait a minute, TJ, step to the mic, TJ. Step to the mic, TJ. We having a real, you said what, TJ?
You know, Special K is, I hate when black men who are not women want to tell us how we are. Black women did not wait until we were 30 to try to get a man. Black women are loyal. White women were groomed. Back in the day, I was told by a white woman that they were groomed to look for a man that had money. White women were groomed that way. Black women were not like that. We saw our parents struggle. So that's how we grew up. We were looking for love, and we were told we need to get a job and work.
Women, what was your thought? You were saying when they're in their 20s.
All I was saying was too many black women seem to have this thought process that go to college, get an education, get a good job, get a career, spend your 20s enjoying your single life, and you can get married later. But I'm saying by the numbers, the pickings are slim by the time you hit 30, 31, 32. Now all the good men, a lot of them been snatched up.
It just
as
didn't
opposed
happen.
to trying to find your man while you was 19 to 24 in college.
We need to have this. TJ,
he wasn't even damn mature at 19 or 24.
Nobody trying to get married at 19.
I'm talking about women. You're trying to find, but you're trying to lock them down when you in college or when you graduate college.
TJ, do we have any space in the show that we can talk about this?
What's trending? We're gonna do this in What's Trending today.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna have this argument in What's Trending because we have a real big argument going on in the studio right now. They're in here throwing things or whatever. Brat has left. All this kind of stuff going on. Hit us up with your wake-up calls. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, damn it.
Embarrass her, baby. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. She said, baby, honey, go completely wild, honey, on him. She said, baby, use throat spray, baby. Do any and everything, honey. Be spontaneous. Make it go down anytime, anywhere.
What is throat spray?
Bitch, I guess it make your throat relax when you
Get it all in.
Oh, my God.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And the time right now is 18 after the hour, y'all. Coming up, man, they are already fighting in the studio. Now, a white women's chat leaked, and in it, they were putting each other up on game on how to bag a baller. So, I mean, this thing in the studio has been ugly. And today, we want to know, do you think white women are strategic in getting a black man? And should black women have a strategy to get a man? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Now, Gary, what was the concern you had this morning?
My concern was, I think more African-American women, honey, should kind of listen to this here, what this woman said and stuff. And they could somewhat
why
follow.
should they listen to her?
Well, not so much listen to how these damn women do, honey, to get these doggone football players and sports players, black men, and calling them dumb once they get them and what have you. I think more African-American women should listen and see this is how it's being done and kind of follow some of the rules. Because some of the things she said in these messages, I tell my black female friends all the time, honey, this is what you need to do, girl.
All right, hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. Let's argue. 866-9-RICKEY. Hit us up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, we was arguing this morning. I mean, it was a big argument in the studio because Gary started something this morning in his tea talking about how white women get rich, black men. Now, Gary, refresh us. Tell us the story.
Okay, now, so this is the deal. So allegedly, y'all, a group chat was full of messages, y'all, that was exposed by a white woman who was coaching her younger sister and her other white women on how to lock down, y'all, and target black men, black NFL players, and NBA players, for their money and lifestyle, because they said those men are not as brilliant. So we're gonna play this.
They said that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's obvious. That's what they say.
Hey,
because,
do you remember when Kim Kardashian, her little sister, said that Kim told her how to get black men? The little one, the youngest one, who's got the two black men. I remember her distinctly saying what she needed to do.
So this woman, she relies saying that it's easy, Rickey, and it really is. She said, but you have to play your cards right, and you can't be an emotional little girl. You can't be one. So that's how she let it be known, child.
Okay.
So, but anyways, so here's some of the alleged white women rules, and this is interesting. Number one, she said he's the prize. You remember, honey, the black man, the NFL star, the sports player, he's the prize. So remember, honey, that he can change your life, and you can't change his, and that's true.
Okay, here's rule number 2. Dealing with cheating. Don't look for it. Girls are going to throw themselves at him, and some are going to succeed. If it's just a fling, let it go, but don't let him get emotionally attached to any of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls. So activate that shenane in her by picking at her and let him see it. Let him see that shenane. He's going to ditch her quick when he sees it.
Now, ain't that something she said, honey? Do it.
Shanae.
Because she know,
That's
honey,
Shanae.
that black women going to act up and she just won't. She gonna, in essence, she said, honey, he going to embarrass her. And he gonna just drop her like a damn hot potato, and that's usually what they do. But anyway, she's another. Here's another white woman rule. She said, "Be an asset to him," and this is interesting too. And y'all kind of like this one. She said, "Fold his clothes, honey." She said, "Buy him and bring him his food." She said, "Do his homework because he's not that smart." She said, "Integrate yourself in his life where he can't live without you." And this is one thing that black men like, especially honey, coming from somebody of non-African descent. Oh, look how she folded up my clothes. Look how she did this and how she did all that for me, and so she cooked and cleaned and all that other stuff. And so that's something that Africans in America
I'm not
like.
saying necessarily from a white woman, but that within itself, from any woman or whatever, that's important.
You got to make it where he can't live without you.
That's my standard. Yeah, to be with somebody that I cannot live without. If she died, I die the next week because I can't take the fact that she died.
Yeah.
That kind of look.
Just want somebody to make your life a little easier.
Make it
especially if you're
easier.
a busy guy.
Ricky,
You
let
got
me
a
tell
lot
you
going
something.
on.
My husband can't find nothing without me, and I will keep it that way. But listen, here's the next thing. Don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. Go completely wild on him in bed and just wherever, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, and she said, "Come." Yeah,
That's
that's
hoish.
what those girls do, baby. Should they go completely wild on them? Should they, baby, make sure you use your throat spray? Should they do and everything? Should they be spontaneous? Make it go down anytime and anywhere. This is what the girl said.
Okay, now I agree with this one.
Throat spray.
Always. That's confusing to me. I'm just going to skip
Numbing.
right over that. I don't know what that is. So,
Numbing
Chloroseptic.
spray.
oh, numbing spray.
Girl. Girl.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Alfreda.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Now they're talking about that guap guap.
Never heard of it. Okay, here's one I really agree with. Always look good. I'm not
Oh, no,
saying
I
I
agree
do
with that
it.
one too, honey.
I don't always do it, but always look good. Face and hair always has to be done. Push for marriage or at least multiple kids, and you got him. In 2 years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire. It's so sweet and rewarding.
I agree, honey, with that. And I tell my female friends, let me tell you something good. You can't
Boy,
keep
these
getting up,
phones
honey,
finna
looking
blow
like,
up.
like homemade and stuff because you got to make yourself look good. Well, I got these babies here. I can't do all that. Okay, girl, and that woman at work, damn it, have babies too. But look how she came to work looking. That's why you're looking at her. So you got her, girl. You got to be
All right.
looking cute.
Especially when you go out. When you go out, you
Let's
better,
talk about
you better come with it.
I agree with. I definitely agree with that because y'all are ready to throw hands in the studio and y'all been in here arguing all morning. Has dating become more strategic than romantic these days? And is there anything wrong with having a game plan when it comes to relationships? Let's go to the phone right quick. You on? Good morning.
This is Wanda from Birmingham, and absolutely we should. I tell people this all the time that they always have a plan and they always do it, and we need to have a plan and work the plan and make it work. Absolutely.
My name is Marcia. I'm calling from Houston, and it's not, I don't think they have a strategy. I just think that the black male athlete or star, that's their mindset of coming up. And for a black woman, continue to do her, continue to, strive for excellence, because in the end, who takes care of those athletes in the end is
Yeah, I think those ladies need to start listening to Special K. It's time to get a man when you're around 23, 25. When you got your tight bodies looking good. You start getting out of shape when you start getting 28, 30 years old. So you better get a man while you're young.
My name is Jazz. I'm calling from the land, Cleveland, Ohio. I definitely think black women should have a strategy because these white women do have a strategy. I also realize that white women, and not one time in that message did she say love, anything about love, which means when the money gone, so is she. But I definitely think black women should do what is necessary to gain a man and still respect herself at the end of the day.
Wow.
Oh, wow. We're gonna argue some more. Listen, man, y'all get out us 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Aren't y'all Rickey about the morning show? Hey, listen, man, we're talking about some alleged white women rules to getting a black man a group chat leak on the internet, and we've been arguing about it all morning in the studio during the commercial break. I'm talking about like it's gotten heated in Special K. What was your thoughts? Because you and what were you saying during the commercial break? What was you saying?
Well, all I was saying was that I think that too many women of African American descent, as Gary likes to say, spend their prime years from college age to a couple of years after that not focusing on things other than bagging a husband and having a strategy, looking at marriage as a part business and part, romantic is not a bad idea. And when you're young like that, you should be looking in college to bag a husband. And, if that's what you want, if you want to be a career woman.
So you saying black women are raised to what?
To look for love and everything and spend those 20s, just having fun and living the single life and traveling and doing all these things.
That's exactly true. I think we're raised to
And y'all can disagree if you want to.
Yeah, I think we're raised to go to college and then get a job and then get a career and take care of ourselves first.
Yeah, but if you're not looking for a man during that time, then you're going to find yourself well-educated, well-employed, and lonely when you're 35 because...
That's not necessarily true. I mean, what's
the numbers say different.
What's meant to be will be, in my opinion. Your person will find you or you will find that person. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm. And every black woman can't get every black athlete. Imagine if 25-year-old black women are looking for wealthy men, as you say, the white women are. Well, a lot of black men wouldn't be married because you're not wealthy at 25 unless you're an athlete or an actor or whatever. So,
but it doesn't have to be an athlete. It could be a business person. It could be a guy. I know guys who are millionaires that are exterminators.
Are they 25?
Are plumbers.
Are they 25?
No, they're not 25. But when you're 25, maybe you need to be looking for a man that's 40.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
You want somebody rich?
If the black women are supposed to be looking for a black man or a man at the time, what are black men supposed to be doing? Just being out there?
Well, I mean, men control the access to marriage, so men we have the luxury of waiting around because. In some cases, I mean, it's just the numbers are what they are. Men control access.
Luxury of
men control the access to marriage.
You're an idiot right now.
So what you're saying
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Because men decide when we want to get married. We have to choose y'all. Y'all don't decide when we get married. Y'all decide when we have sex.
That's in your
We
own
decide
world.
when we get married. No, that's in the real world.
No, that's in
so
your
what
own
you're
world.
saying
Everybody's
basically
different.
Yeah, what you're saying basically is that women need to get married when they're 25 to maybe an older man, but
if you want somebody that's established, yeah.
But black men at 25 get to play around until they're 40 and established.
Yeah.
But young women in their 20s said that they don't want to date guys their age because they're not respectful. They don't open up the door. They don't know how to change the tire, and then they're expecting them to go in half on the food at Applebee's.
Yeah, that happens all the time. But back to the whole.
So now this is Taylor, our producer. How old are you, Taylor?
I'm 25. I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the age group
what are your
talking
thoughts?
about.
You're looking at me with daggers.
Yeah. No. Back in college, I would see a lot of white women and black women doing anything for these athletes to get their attention. I mean, they would do their homework, they would do their laundry, they would come and help them carry groceries, buy them stuff, spend their own money just to be chosen all the time.
Do y'all think that talking about the younger woman getting with the older man and say, okay, if she get with the older man because he's mature and all that other stuff, but as he get damn older and honey, she still being young, and now he trying to control her, and then he jealous, thinking that she out there looking at other damn men, and then that's gonna be a problem. She can't guard the house, she can't do nothing because he's
So you
old
saying
and
older
jealous.
men are jealous?
Yeah, they jealous. They jealous of younger women. They like a younger woman to play with her.
It's not always like that.
Yes, it's like that, honey. If you watch some of these damn TV shows, Bell Collective, I see it all the time, honey. But
TV.
nevertheless, that's what older men do. They, honey, get you, honey.
What man on Bell Collective jealous of their woman?
Well, he got a younger wife, and I like them all, so I ain't finna go there.
It's a lot of men out here with old with
go
younger
there.
wives that
Don't worry
act
about
like that.
Don't worry about it ain't personal. Like who on there on Bell Collective? Because my niece is one of the wives on there.
I mean, is it Bell Collective? Yeah, Bell Collective, honey, the one with Tam on it. Yeah, I mean, it's the older guy on there, and he got a younger wife. He's not really as much as jealous, but you could tell, though. I mean, but he's controlling and stuff because he got the money and he's older and stuff like that. And that's what they do. I mean, I don't like that. And I mean, y'all sit here and especially with all this stupidness saying this dog.
Wow, really?
But it's just, I mean,
it's just my opinion. It's not stupid. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion, and my opinion happens to be backed up by the numbers.
Yeah,
so break down the numbers, Special K.
What numbers are we talking about? I want to
break them down.
There's way more eligible women to be married than there are men to marry them. So you have to position yourself because you have a lot more competition to be a wife than a man does to be a husband. We got way more options than y'all do. Way more. Just looking at the numbers.
You ain't got no numbers, though.
Just looking at the numbers. I mean, I'm not going to give you exact statistics, but I'm just saying.
But you don't have them.
Because,
Right.
am I lying? Am I lying? Are there more eligible women than there are men? Are there more women? Are there more single women than there are eligible men to marry
Where
them.
the stats?
And the men get to make those decisions on who we marry.
I mean, I think
Okay.
we've just gotten away from the plot, though. Like, women are the prize, and now men are feeling like
Really?
they're the prize. Women are the
Yeah.
prize.
What you mean, really?
Yes, that's the problem.
Absolutely.
I agree with
I'm
that.
going to head
Yo,
on out before I get in trouble.
No. We can talk about it. I really do agree that women, because your whole purpose as a man is to go out and find a woman that, for me personally, that you can't live without.
That
Come
part.
on now.
Period. If she die, your ass die the next week because you can't
Ooh,
take
you
it.
better preach.
But you
That
still got
kinda
to
love
choose
right
her.
there.
You still have to
Yeah,
choose her.
Absolutely. So with that, it's a lot of things that she have to do and have to be. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to feel that way about her,
Because she has to accept you, too.
A
Yeah,
good
it's
woman
more
is
than her
the
being
prize.
fine.
A
She
good
has to
woman is the
accept
prize.
you.
But a good man
Yeah, because
that's
what
a
happened-
provider is also a prize.
Yeah, after you get
And a
used
more
to the
elusive
fact
prize.
that she's fine, what do you have or whatever? So it's got to be some substance.
Yes.
It just can't be no shallow situation. Let's go to the phones. 866-9 Rickey. Can I take one call? We got time to take one call.
Hey, real quick, Ricky.
No,
there are 80
look. We're going to take the calls on the other side. We got the phone calls. We're going to continue this because this thing is heated. We're going to be taking more of your phone calls up next. Rick's Smiley Morning Show. Lady was putting another white lady up on game on how to get a black NFL or NBA player. And we got so carried away with the conversation here in the studio that we didn't even have time to go to the phones. So we're going to go to the phones now. 866-9 Rickey, 866-9 RICKEY. Let's go. Good morning.
Okay, my name is Marcy, and I'm calling from Baton Rouge. And I think they should have a strategy, but first and foremost, we need to look at how black women are taught to be strong, and Caucasian women are taught how to secure a man. So it's a little different. We are always taught to be very strong.
My name is Missy. I'm calling from the DFW, Texas, and I do think that white women are strategic. And I also think that white men are strategic with getting a black woman. I've dated white men, and they do the things they think black men don't do for black women. And so, yes, I think we need to be a little bit more strategic in knowing how to date men.
Yeah, my name's Tam from Fort Worth. Nah, I don't think black women should have a strategy. They only date white women because they white. There's nothing to it. It's just because they white. They skin. So it's nothing a black woman can do but be white. And that's not going to happen. So that's my opinion.
Yes, hi. My name is Stacy. I'm calling from Dayton, Texas. And I think it doesn't really matter about the race of the woman, a white woman or a black woman. Because the million-dollar question to me at the end of the day is, does that man want to be kept? So I think the world is just kind of really obsessed with black women not being, or African-American women not being able to keep a man or get a man. That's not the issue. To me, the issue is, does that man really want to be kept? So it doesn't really matter what race you are.
Yeah. Oh, my God, boy. Y'all got, go ahead.
Ricky,
What are you about to say?
I ran the numbers. There are about,
give me the numbers.
So there are about 79 black men for every 100 black women. That means black women outnumber black men by about 21% overall. We're talking about single eligible. So that makes the dating and marriage pool more uneven for black women than for white women. And 22% of married black men have non-black spouses. That includes white, Hispanic, Asian, everything.
And here's another stat, since I was being challenged on my numbers. Black women have the lowest marriage rates among major racial and ethnic groups, with only 26% currently married compared to 31% of black adults overall. And 48% of all American adults, nearly 49% of black women have never been married. And only 1 out of 3, I think, is the number of black women that will be married in their lifetime. So
that's what we're talking about, because they can't get a damn black man because everybody else got them.
Here's another interesting point. So 92 white men, there are 92 white men for every 100 white women. So that's 8%. Women outnumber white men by 8%. But in their 20s, white men are more single than white women. White women get married quickly in their 20s. So that's another number, yeah. You get married fast.
What about black women in their 20s?
No. White, black men outnumber black women in marriage in the 20s.
Do y'all think that black women are taught they don't need a man?
In some
Well,
households,
the lady did say, the first caller did say they're taught to be strong.
Yeah.
Strong and independent, which is
We are not taught that we don't need a man.
Okay, but you can be
tell
taught
me,
to be
TJ.
self-sufficient, but not necessarily preaching about being independent and being an alpha female and all that kind of stuff.
So what do you think is being taught, TJ?
Well, I think it's generational. My generation, we saw our parents struggle. So black women back in the day, we didn't go for a man because we thought he was going to have money. We thought, we went for love. White women was going for the money. And then nowadays, a black man will call a black woman a gold digger when white women got this whole strategy to get a rich black man.
Well, you better preach then.
Come on now.
You better
Is it
preach,
true?
TJ.
Yeah,
TJ, that's a good,
What regular
that's a good
working man
point.
is calling a woman a gold digger?
What
regular working man is
two
calling a
extra
woman a
damn
gold
dollars.
digger?
You're thinking that she wants you for your
Let me tell you
damn
something.
money.
That's why I'm
That's what
staying
it
out of
is.
this. I'm staying out of
No,
this.
we need you in it. I don't think I would not
child.
consider a woman that's looking to be taken care of and loved the right way a gold digger.
Right.
If she looking to be loved the right way and she like nice things or whatever and she classy and couth and got some manners and some respect and some love and she know how to love and she in shape or whatever, then I don't see her as a gold digger. She deserved to be well kept and taken care of. Because I was married for 12 years. I ain't never asked my wife to pay a bill for nothing. She was taken care of.
You
I made sure
different,
she
though,
was
Rick.
good.
You might be a unicorn.
Yeah, what if she's not in
Might be.
shape?
Huh? But if
He
she's
did-
not in
he did
shape,
mention
hey,
that, didn't he? He
hey,
did say.
hey, if she got that good, woo, woo, hey, look at here. I'll get her in shape.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.